On today's episode of Ravelry Roulette, we're searching for 3 random scrappy projects. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Ravelry Roulette. My name is Tayler, and I will be your host. Those of you that have watched Ravelry Roulette in the past know how this works. We head into Ravelry, and we randomize things, or we add small numbers of filters, and we do a random number generator to tell us which pattern we will land on, and we discover 3 random patterns within a particular category or theme or what have you. Piggybacking off of my last episode, I figured because it is Advent calendar purchasing season, I would do a little bit of a Ravelry Roulette episode where we explore random scrappy projects, and that's what we're going to do today. So we are going to dive into Ravelry and we're going to see what we can find using the keyword scrappy. Okay, so without further ado, let's get comfortable. I have some ice water here, which is actually now just water. I'm going to show you what I have here on my screen. We're going to randomize some things and we're going to see what we can find in terms of scrappy projects. Let's go ahead and do this now. We're on the Ravelry pattern search page. I always take this all the way over here to advanced search, and that's where we begin our search. I'm going to click on this. And I have my random number generator over here. It's kind of already set up for 1 through 10. But here we are. So here is the kind of overall pattern page, browse section, if you will, and it's set to best match right now. So right here, I could change all these different settings. I could do best match, hot right now, new to Ravelry, A to Z, alphabetical order, random order, most popular, all of these things. We are going to go over here and we're going to type in the term scrappy, and we are going to hit. Today, I think I'm going to give best match. We're going to make this best match, and then we're going to go over here to the side and we're going to put a couple of different filters here just so things are a little bit more streamlined. For example, I want whatever we find to have a photo. So I'm going to click here where it says yes to has photo. I want this to be, it can be crochet or knitting. And you're going to have to pardon me. I'm a little stuffy. My allergies are pretty bad today. So pardon me. We can have this be free, purchase online, purchase in print, Ravelry download, but we're going to leave it at that. We don't want anything that's discontinued, obviously, because we want it to be accessible. And then I think we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to narrow it down to... Actually, you know what I will? I will narrow it down... I don't want to narrow it down to any yarn weight size. I kind of want to just leave that open and just see what we can find in terms of scrappy projects. Things are looking pretty colorful here, which I'm loving. Okay, so we are going to go over to my random number generator. We have how many pages? I didn't figure that out. We have only 17 pages. Oh, this is going to be, okay, so only 17 pages. We need to figure out which page we're going to land on. So we're going to do 1 through 17 and generate. Page 7. So we're going to go back over here. And we're going to go to page 7. And then there are 48 listings on each page, or 48 items, 48, whatever. So 1 through 48. 37. Okay, we're off to the races. 18, 24, 30, 37 right here. First scrappy project is a Scrappy Purse by Debbie Pincombe. This is a crochet project here. Let's take a look. Cute. I want to get closer. Why isn't it zooming in? Okay. That's cute. It's like a little chevron pattern. Okay. All right. I can get into this. Let's go out of here. All right. This is using Aran weight yarn on a size H hook or 5 millimeters. It says this pattern is available for $3. You can make this purse as big or as small as you want, add rows or stop early, your choice. The gauge is not important for this pattern. You can make it all in one color or therefore you won't see the pattern as clearly, or make it using scrap yarn and many colors. Let's see, it only has 1 project. That's cute. So this just looks like it's, oh, look at this one. Wow, quite a mesmerizing motif there. Interesting. Okay. I like it. No comments on this. Not many pictures. There's really not a lot going on here, but it is the Scrappy Purse. Here it is again by Debbie Pincombe. Okay. there's our first project. I would have more to say about this, but right now it looks like it's using Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn solids and Premier Yarns Everyday Worsted solids, and it's Aran weight. So I know that when it comes to advents, we have lots of sock yarn, and that's usually fingering weight. Pardon me, I just knocked the table. But still, this is a possibility. This is an option. And I forgot to open it in a... Oh, gosh. Okay, we're just going to back out of here. All right, we're back. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to find pattern number 2. Again, we have 17 pages. Let's figure out what page we're on. 13. 48 items here. One. The first one. How cute. Bits and Bob's Socks by Morgan Panish. I'm not exactly sure, but look how precious these are. Oh, I love them. How cute is that? What a fun little motif on there. What a fun way to do stripes. Oops, sorry. Those are really cute. Now this is great for scraps. I mean, oh, I love this. Huh. You know, this is a fun way to do vanilla socks too, because you have the stripes there to add some color, but then you also have this really fun scalloped, you know, kind of color work motif going on that's really simple. I really love these. I could see myself making a pair of these. Those look like so much fun. See, you can't get fun color work motifs like that with self-striping yarn. This is something that you have to use like scraps to create all those fun little color work stripes. Oh, I'm just crazy about these. So cute. Okay, so this is Knitting Nelly, published in Knitting Nelly. This pattern is available for $6.50. These socks are meant to evoke the sweet and simple pleasures of childhood. Rolling down a grassy hill, holding hands and singing in a circle, learning to sew, playing tea party with friends, and stuffed animals. The Bits and Bob's socks are easy to memorize and have the perfect amount of color work for a beginner, but are still interesting enough for more advanced knitters. Knit them up with minis, 2 colors, or leftovers you've been collecting in your stash. Add a stripe or 2 a day, and you'll have a pair of socks in no time. Yeah, that's so cute. Oh, this uses Woolberry socks. So this is Woolberry Fiber Co. yarn, and it's 80-20, so it's an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. You can use any fingering weight yarn for this, and oh my gosh, so cute. So approximately 24455 grams of fingering weight yarn is used per stripe. It uses 10 20-gram mini skeins for sizes 1, 2, and 3. If knitting size 4 or 5 with all of your minis, you may need 12 or 13 depending on the length of your foot. There may not be enough yardage in each mini to repeat the same colorway twice. While the pattern is written for minis, please don't feel limited. These socks would look beautiful in 2 colors or with 1 color for the cuff, heel, and toe, and yarn leftovers for the rest of the sock. I've been dreaming up a pair using a solid skein paired with mohair on every other stripe. So cute. Oh, I love that idea. I love how much information she gives you here in the pattern page just to prepare you so you kind of know what you're going to need going into this. I love that. So you do have to kind of think about how much you have in terms of mini skeins. So if you have an advent calendar that you're planning on using for this, kind of going through and making sure you have the colors that you need in the lineup that you want for the length of your foot. So I like all that. I like that she gives you that information up front. You don't need to break into the pattern to know that, because that gives you an idea of how much you're going to need and if this is going to work with what you have. So I love that. Great pattern. Okay. Projects, 79 projects. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at these. I love that color combo. What? Oh my gosh, so cute, that color combo. Ugh, I love it. So cute. These are pretty. You can tell somebody's probably knitting these for Advent. Looks like there's a Christmas tree back there. You guys, how fun. Oh, this is a fun color combo too. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of crazy about this. So many fun projects. Ooh. Okay, I love it. Tons of fun projects here. Lots of fun colors. Are these knit cuff down or toe up? Are the heels afterthought heels? The cuff doesn't call for a needle size down, but I thought you typically want to do that with ribbing. Should I do the ribbing with 2.25 millimeters or go down to a 2.0? I could, you know what, when it comes to sizing down for your cuff, that's a preference thing. You don't always have to do that. I find that sometimes it matters and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, if that's a question that you've ever had, you don't have to size down. That's just preferential. Yeah, this person kind of says as much here. Okay, so gorgeous. The Bits and Bobs Socks by Morgan Panich. Loving this. Such a cute pattern if you have leftovers or if you want to have something on hand ready to go for Advent time, for Advent calendar time. Love that. Okay, I did not open this in a second window, so we're gonna have to just back out because that's how we roll here. All right, so back to our random number generator, 1 through 17. Page 6, and this is going to be our third pattern today, page 6. Okay, 1 through 48. 14. 6, 12, 13, 14. Cute. Scrappy stripe beanie. I love the idea of a scrappy beanie. I love the idea of making beanies with leftover scraps. I feel like, I mean, if socks are absolutely functional as well, but you can knit beanies faster. Sometimes it's a little bit more satisfying. I don't know. I mean, I can knit a beanie faster than a pair of socks, but I guess it just depends on who we're talking about here. This is a DK weight pattern. So this is using DK weight yarn, 3 sizes here. It is a free pattern, and this is by Melanie Pianta. And it says, Scrappy Stripe is designed to use up odds and ends of DK 8-ply yarn, a perfect item to use up the ends of balls from other projects. Color change rows are designed to minimize the need to weave in the ends. This pattern comes with instructions to knit either flat or in the round. Bonus, you get 2 ways of knitting this. You'll need approximately 20 grams of your rib band color and 5 to 10 grams each for each colored stripe. Let's take a closer look. Cute. You could have a lot of fun with this. What a cute beanie. I can tell that it fits nicely as well. Huh. That's really cute. I like that. It says, so gather a selection of coordinating yarn scraps and get striping. Make, Give, Live is a New Zealand-based social enterprise. We have community knitting groups that aim to ease isolation, improve well-being, and spread the benefits of community crafting far and wide. We are a growing movement spreading the benefits of crafting with a purpose. That's cool. Projects. It's in 3 projects here. This one's cute. Nice little slouch to it. Love this. Wow, look at this lush area we're in back here. Nice. This looks like the same person. This is Glenn's Scrappy Stripe beanie. Really cute. I like the pom-pom. And then, cute. Oh, I like it. It's got like a dark stripe of red and a wide stripe of pink. Cool. All right, comments. Let's see what kind of comments we have. Thank you for this, and thank you for spreading love and support through crafting. Very cool. And then thank you. This one too. All right. So that is the Scrappy Stripe beanie by Make, Give, Live. You guys, I feel like we did this really quick, so I'm going to throw in a bonus. Okay, we're going to do a bonus here because I just feel like doing a bonus. And we're going to go here, page 1 through 17. One more. I can't help it. Generate. 7. Page 7. We were on page 7 before. And then we're going to do 1 through 48. 28. Okay. 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ooh, hello. Scrappy 2 by Robin Parent. This is crochet. It is a blanket. It's available for $4.50. We looked at some sock patterns that were $2 more than that, and this is a blanket. It says Scrappy 2 is an overlay mosaic crochet pattern to help you bust your scraps. This is a simple beginner level overlay mosaic crochet pattern. Included in the pattern is estimated yardage per color for 4 blanket sizes and 2 different yarn weights, worsted and DK. Huh. I've never heard of this before. That doesn't look very big to me. I'm wondering how big that is. Of course, it says in the pattern. That's a really cool looking motif though, and a really fun way to use up scraps. However, when I'm drawn to these kinds of designs, the thing that takes me into them visually is the arrangement of colors and how organized and coordinated the colors are. And sometimes we don't have that luxury when we're just working with scraps, unless of course you have scrap sets or like mini skein sets that are intended to go together. Otherwise you're just kind of at the whim of whatever you have, and usually it's not as satisfying as what this is here. So that's something to keep in mind. This is beautiful, but that's because I think these colors were like curated to look like this. I wonder what this would look like if things were speckled and variegated. I wonder if that pattern would not be quite as crisp and satisfying. Nonetheless, this is a gorgeous pattern. That, you know, doesn't change that fact for sure. And that's such an interesting looking texture. It almost looks knit. That's really beautiful. I love that real crisp contrast in there. It goes, wow, anything from 350 to 8,000 yards, obviously, depending on size. It comes in a throw, a twin, a queen, and a king size. So yeah, obviously you'll need a lot because this is crochet if you're going to be knitting anything of any size, of substantial size. Really beautiful. Please note that different yarns, different tensions, and different hook sizes will all utilize a different amount of yarn. All yarn totals are included in the pattern. There are also estimations of yardage needed for varying sizes of blankets. I want to see if there's other projects. Okay, just this one. This person used Peyton's classic wool worsted. See, that's really pretty, and I like the little fringe at the bottom. You see that? See, this is pretty, but I think the reason I like this so much is you can tell that they chose the colors for that. Well, I mean, I don't know, I'm assuming, right? But I feel like the colors have been chosen to go together in some way or to coordinate somehow. And that's what makes that look really visually stunning because of that crisp contrast. That's really pretty. Okay. Loving that. So this is the Scrappy 2 blanket. It's crocheted by Robin Parent. It would be a fantastic way to use up scraps. I do think that you want to put some thought into how you coordinate those colors to really have that pop, but this is really lovely. I absolutely love that. Okay, that was our final 4th. We had a bonus in there, 4th random pattern. Well, there you have it, 4 random scrappy projects. And from what you can see when I was scrolling through those pages, there's lots of options there. So just head over to Ravelry, type in Scrappy into the search box. If you want to give yourself, if you're purchasing an advent calendar for the holidays or whenever, and you want to have something ready to go to work on when you receive that advent calendar, that's a really good thing to do right now so that you know you've got your pattern laid out and you have something to look for when it comes to receiving your advent calendar. Hope you guys had a nice time. It's always fun to sit down and do something kind of relaxed like Ravelry Roulette. I look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday's episode of the Midweek Ramble. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. Happy knitting, happy making, happy whatever it is you're doing. Take care, be well, and I will see you soon. Bye.